all day long. Get down here. Because it was Ion's postings and anybody else who responded to Ion with their YouTube Earls. Okay, that is going on at the end of April. So now we're up to this May 5th or May 12th date, where Ion comes in onto the tailgate real late, comes back on, and we had heard, we knew that JW is when we're talking to Ion, JW's body is doing things all over the place, out in the backyard. It might be making a cake with his wife. His body can do anything, and it does it better because it's ionized, so to speak. I mean, he can do his tax forms, paint his kid's little car, while having a long session with anybody or me, and being recorded. So when Ion comes back in, I just said, "What's JW's body doing right now?" Because it's just a curiosity. What is it? What is the body doing? And Ion said he's asleep. And I'm thinking, body's sleeping, but we're hearing the voice. So I said, oh, so his mouth is moving while he's sleeping? You know what I mean? Yeah. And Ion said, no. And I said, well, how can we hear? What are we hearing? And Ion said, this is from another JW. That's when we first heard about more than one JW. Huh. It's right there on the public thing. And everybody goes, it's quiet. What the hell are you talking about? This is Ion coming through another JW?
Another JW doesn't mean another person that he's going through.
Another person he's going through. It's a JW, but there are more than one JW.
Yeah. As opposed to I'm going through this anonymous person, now I'm going through a second anonymous person. It's a second copy of the same anonymous person.
Yeah. I don't know if you call it a copy, but it is the same anonymous person or the name, same. It's JW.
Yeah.
So we're going, wait a minute. You're saying there's more than one JW? Yes. And you can go and hear that. I don't remember. That was an interesting conversation. It went on for a little while. And then when we finished and Ion left, when Ion leaves, JW comes out of his auto state and you talk to JW. Well, Ion, the second Ion that came in, eventually leaves after this controversial talking about more than one JW. And we wait for JW to come to us, to speak, to acknowledge he's back, wherever he's been, whatever you want to say. We want to hear JW acknowledge us because he's out of his old state. No, nothing said. And there's silence. There continues to be silence. So I'm going, JW, are you there? And I'm concerned that, you got to bring JW back. Well, JW never comes back. It never gets answered. Huh. So that was strange, and we had to stop and didn't know what happened. And I don't know if I called JW right away, but eventually I got in touch with him, and he was back, and everything's okay. And he didn't know about any of this. He didn't know anything that coming back into the show through another JW. He didn't know. But that was our first experience. But then, when we started to think about it, there's two JWs. One JW stayed home and mowed the lawn, caused the fire, and another JW went to New York. That solved that issue.
Right.
Okay? And that's just that whole New York thing was only 2 weeks before this tailgate.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're working with two JWs. We eventually find out there's three. And gradually Ion tells me what's going on, a bit about what they do. But JW doesn't have any knowledge of this. He doesn't, he won't admit it to me. He's just playing dumb about it. No, right. Is there other people? Okay. Well, a lot needs to be done around here. I could use a few other versions of me, that kind of talk.
Yeah.
So then more anomalies started piling up. And a really good one is, we can walk down here. JW has a big estate. And lots of people work down there, and they got to mow the lawn. And if they mow the lawn, they got to make sure before they put the mower back, it's clean and there's no oil spill.
Yeah.
He's very strict about that. Don't want any residue from you mowing the lawn. So
on the lawn or on the
driveway near where the lawnmower is put back,
Yeah.
So he's we could go. We're probably going to walk back this way.
It's pretty nice down
Which
here.
way would you like to walk? Let's go this way. I'll show you. This is the road. Have you seen those pictures of my walkway? This is where I walk every day.
Okay.
This is the pathway. And I walk along thinking about Ion, like you're recording right now. And
I haven't been down here yet.
this is the hotel, the first one. So it's got a big stretch here. Then we're going to get towards the hotel. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, so one day his son, talking to JW about doing the lawn or something about the lawn, and so his son thinks, okay, I'll go out and mow that. His son goes out to mow it, and there are 3 lawnmowers sitting there, all messy, broken rules. They're messy and oil dripping and that. And they're just sitting there, and a huge, bigger expanse of lawn has been mowed. Not the amount that his son thought he'd have to do. It was a lot bigger. So he comes back, he says, hey, Dad, what's with this 3? I didn't know we had 3 lawnmowers. Where are these 3 lawnmowers? And they're not put back properly. And none of the help would ever dare do that. They'd be fired. So somebody didn't care, mowed the fucking lawn, and just dropped the things back in a messy format. Well, we decided it was 3 of the JWs did it. Or 2 of them.